If this is Reed's mansion, that means we own this place. Les, has it been infected with Skal? Is anyone here? Sister. All right. She doesn't exist anymore. We've seen to that twice now. Who are... Mother? Is that you?
Mother. Good evening.
Jonathan!
It is. It's us.
Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother.
Yes, obviously, Reed.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found.
Somewhat like our sister.
But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Do you need anything, Mother?
Well, obviously she needs our daughter.
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan.
Oh, not.
Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay.
Oh, yes, Avery the butler.
Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love
Like
it,
what?
it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Huh? All red? All red? Blood red Econ eyes? You don't like them, Mother? But why? We had assumed that it is only the face a mother could love. Over there, to the right. Charlotte Ashbury, we have returned. Where are you going? We went the wrong way. It's over here. Ah, yes, the Ascalon Club. Not gentlemen's club, just the Ascalon Club. Boys only, apparently. And, as luck would have it, we, the aspiring new member, what are you doing over there? Whoever you are.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed.
Well, thank you. Fellow member of the Ascalon Committee, Club, rather. Where is, what's-his-face, Redgrove? Lady Ashbury, you shouldn't be here.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
Boys
I've been
only.
formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear.
Oh,
After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man?
her man?
But it's you
Wow.
who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just
So
overcome by
giddy.
the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something.
No
Elizabeth
girls allowed.
Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Right, we killed Doris. Doris the actress. Who had taught that, we forgot her name. Lord
Welcome
Redgrave.
back to the Ascalon Club.
We have returned.
Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
Of
My
course.
hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
Did we?
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London.
How did she get like
For
that?
we salute you.
How
Thank you, my
was she so
Now, I have another task.
powerful? Another?
One of the utmost importance.
Utmost
Perhaps
importance?
even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Wait, what?
A new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Econ he deserves to be.
Wait, what? What? Why?
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reed. I admire a man of...
We need reasons too.
But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
Really?
Not a
Like
moral
what?
question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely
Yes.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years.
Wait, what?
This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How
Then
would
why
you
don't
like
you
me to
do it?
proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is
Why
done,
doesn't he just come here?
I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
This is so weird.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal
Yes, what
rules?
happened to boys only?
Women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no.
Ah, and there it is.
I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance then.
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Oh, sure, whatever.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die,
Huh?
and he just may be the most
What
influential
if you...
man in England.
What? Why did you have to wait for... Hold on.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Well, that's somewhat... That's up, we suppose?
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Right.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Very well.
So shall I just let him drink my
Right, how does this work?
Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one.
But how does that work with our sister? She didn't have a sip of our blood, did she?
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They
Is that what
die
happened to
for
Doris?
good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
But isn't he on the verge of death?
Bye,
How does that?
Redgrave.
Well, we suppose we'll see. Off to Aloysius, Lady Ashbury.
All right.
Elizabeth.
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson. To make him my progeny.
How does that
I
make you
see.
feel?
And how do you feel about this?
No, how do you feel about it?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Right.
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
But
Do you
how?
really want to know what I think about this?
Of course.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson.
But he's important,
would only lead
apparently.
to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse?
But perhaps...
Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire.
That, yes, that, right
There,
there.
my dear.
Wait, what? Why?
According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
What the hell?
Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Oh, Redgrave, you absolute... Well, what is he, a president?
Please tell me more about your research.
Lesser skulls.
You lower your voice.
Hold on, could he have turned Harriet? Doris?
What would happen if I made Dawson an Econ like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me.
Oh, yes.
him down the
Now
right
we are the
Mr.
teacher.
Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Nonsense will always be there to keep him in check. Right?
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He
Redgrave?
says he's the
Skulls?
progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
Wait, is that what he said?
Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Well, he's very important to our plan, so...
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Worry not. We'll keep him in check if he ever steps out of line.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sign him.
What? So he can have help? Wait, what? Say that again. Your mother is inside. You can go in too, we suppose? Apparently that's a thing now. Alright, let's get over to what's-his-face.
Go back home, idiot!
Right. Sorry. Won't happen again, sir. Damn it. Oh, we can cut through here. We'll take a left, right? Down here? Don't do it! No, we're not really up. Oh, there are so many of you. Oh, left. Anyone can dance? Stand no chance. We have to go get inside. Crap. Wait, we passed it? What? Inside we go. No, we definitely passed it. It's over there. Above? No. To the left. Quarantine. Right, more on that wall. That is...
I cannot enter.
What the hell? It was over there.
Find...
Is this it? Is this the other way? What is that noise? Could it be you? Could it be you? Pierce? Oh, there were 3 of you. Pierce? Hold on, let's time this right. Oh crap, we timed it wrong. Right in front of us. No! Explode? How does this work? Do it! There we go. Oh no, that was unexpected. There we go. Aloysius, Dawson, where are you? Are you in? No, we can't activate this door. Oh, could it be this? We see now. Dawson! 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 We are here to give you our blood. Do you accept? So says the Ascalon Club. It should be safe here.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last.
Here we are.
But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Of course. It's to save a life. We are the doctor after all. As a doctor, we don't choose who lives or dies. We are here to help. Dawson, it is time for you to ascend. What is this? Ascend them. Dawson, are you up here? Could you be over here? In this bookshelf? No? Shillings. More shillings. Dawson, are you here? Where are you?
It's locked, all right.
Of course it's locked. He's still alive after all. Dawson, could you be in this room? Now why would... Well, of course it's a mansion. However, what if we didn't give him our blood? Would he attack? Send the Progeny after us? Trying to remove the blood from us unwittingly? We don't really know him, so it's very, very possible that could be the case. Dawson, where are you? Are you in... There's nothing here. Dawson, could you be in this room over here? This room does not activate. Could you be over here? Oh, what's that? A thing. Dawson, could you be in here?
It's locked.
Of course it is. 2 locked safes. Oh, Dawson, are you in here? What are you doing, Dawson? You look perfectly fine. Dying, really? You don't seem like it at all. You seem quite comfortable.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took
How
you
do
so
you know
long?
our name?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most
Pembroke.
thoughtful. But tonight, I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Of course.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
Really? Jonathan, we're not really in the position to do this.
For I don't
After
have
all,
much
we killed
time
our
left
sister
on this
twice.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you.
Oh,
I can
very...
assure you I'm as
very
informed as
professional.
any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Really?
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
We killed our sister, you see.
Stop your whining.
Huh?
I don't have time for your...
We thought you would like to hear. But you do not wish to hear the story of how we killed our sister? But why? As our future potential progeny, you should know the tale. It all began with this.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Very fair, very fair.
What do you know about the Guard of Prewin?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Nonsense, you can't crush us if we dare to depose you. After all, we'll be your sire.
I will become your maker. Do you understand
maker.
what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
But why not? That's not fair.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question.
That's the red.
And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Where are they? That's good. Well, is it really? Well, yes, because we're keeping the sick out of the healthy. And as soon as they're healthy, the sick will eventually make their way to the other side, right? Is that how that works? That must be it.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall.
Which is the healthy, right? The healthy and those who will be healthy eventually.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Well, yes, after all, the study that...
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor.
Money?
I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
Perhaps you should share your shillings with us.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are...
Wait, we've heard this before.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
And then two infected sides.
As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
That's silly.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Right. Wait, what? Sacrifice? What? We don't want to do that. But we can't do this. It's killing him. What is this?
Are you
What
ready
was
for
that?
immortality, Mr. Dawson?
Why did it glitch out like that? 2000 EXP, goodbye.
And say farewell to life as you prepare to be reborn.
What do you mean, drink? What about the blood transfusion?
I'm the
Foolishness.
doctor and the vampire here, so I'll give the orders.
Consume!
Drink, sir. Now.
All right.
Oh, you're really doing it. Gross. You can stop any second now.
That's enough.
We were joking. That's not how that
I
works.
said.
How do you feel?
I will not die. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh no. You will die, sir. Steel yourself. You're already in death's grip.
What? Maker, are you here? Is that you, Maker? Redgrave, what are you doing here?
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Well, we gave her a blood, but
Ascalon has a new
we haven't seen him yet.
as you ordered.
Wonderful news. I've waited for this outcome for so long. Tonight you served your country, the king himself, beyond all expectation.
Thank you, my lord.
No, thank you, Dr. Reed. Now, could you do me one...
One last favor, really?
What is it?
Go outside and talk with that disgusting creature I saw waiting for you in front of this mansion.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll have a look.
Good.
Disgusting
I didn't kill her on the
creature.
spot, for she claims to be a friend of yours. But don't you dare bring such a creature near me again.
Harriet Jones? Harriet something? Jane? Harriet, is that you? Are you there? Or perhaps Bridget? Bridget? What was her name? That Skal lady with a shawl on her head. Oh no, our EXP is gone. It's you, the Skal.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon.
Yes, we do, but
So
why?
do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Oh,
Hell of
Bridget,
what now? What is Bristol?
what are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Of what?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers,
What? Why?
just as you did.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker.
Right?
So I answered her questions.
Right?
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker. But
Right.
We talked a lot.
Right?
Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her.
Do you hear that
I
whispering?
like her too.
Oh, okay.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed
Harriet
to help.
Jones.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
That's
Tell me
good.
what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Yeah? Where?
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skal, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
Wait, all of you were signed by him? Is he your maker?
No time to lose then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Oh. Love, really?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon.
We haven't really developed...
Flames are rising.
We haven't really raised our social link with her. To say that, she probably won't care. But it sounds like someone will die soon. Teamwork! Double team her! Get her? Perfect! Remember the name Jonathan Reed! We are a doctor at Pembroke. Oh no! Run! Run! Hold on, are we going the right way? Yes. Yes, we are. Swansea!
This truck. Are the vampire hunters here already?
What? This truck? Wait, what? Let's go up to our room. Oh, hold on. We were supposed to kill Thelma's hunters. Were we not?
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Thelma, oh, you're still safe. Peepa.
Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.
But where? Where does the blood... Hold on, what's this? Warning letter. Must make haste and find the good Dr. Swansea. So he fell here. Bloodied hand. Couldn't stand up. But then what? To the second floor. Of course.